show you how you can utilize those book mock-up graphics that I advertised making a couple weeks ago in Photoshop or perhaps Photoshop Elements. I have never used other programs, the web-based ones, such as Canva, so I'm not sure if it directly translates, but the premise should be the same and be able to help you guys do these types on your own. So what you would do first is you're going to go and make a new project, and let's just call this background. I have a tendency to make things 1200 by 628 pixels, and I do that because it works nicely in Facebook. It's used a lot for the ad sizes and links out of Facebook. Just depends on the ad size you will need. You'll want to look that up because there are different ratios that they require for specific ads. And then down here I changed it to 72 on the resolution. You do not need any higher than that. You do not want any higher than that because then you're just making a file really large when you don't need it. Anything higher than that would be for print. And so for web resolution standards, you just need the 72. Okay, so this is the background image that we'll be using. Now you can have a stock photo background that you want to use too, and that you either paste into this one, which I'll show you how to do that with the mock-up, or you edit the file after duplicating it. Never directly edit the file you get from a stock photo site. You always want to duplicate it so that you can undo any changes without worrying about having totally wrecked the file that you did download. So I'm just going to do a quick and dirty, easy background. We've got white background, black text. Okay. Now you've got the space over here and you want your book there. What do you do next? Well, first, I'm still in the text mode. And if you're still in the text mode, you'll go up to Photoshop and I can't do anything. You simply have to go over and do the move tool or the cursor tool, whichever one you've got there. If it's a cursor, it'll look like my cursor. Mine is selected to the move. And now you can open up things. We're going to go ahead and go to where we have the file saved, that of the book cover mockup. Go ahead and open that. And what you'll see, this is one way you can do it. You'll see that the background is over here, the paperback over here. Select all, edit, copy, then we click over on background, edit, paste. Now you'll see it's large, it does not fit in. That's because I make them a larger size so you have more versatility on what you use them for. You'll then go over and just click on that corner. It activates it, but don't do anything yet. Then you want to go up to here where between the W and the height you see this little chain. This locks, when you press it, the width and the height to a ratio that keeps it where it's at right now. So when you change the size of this, you can't skew it or distort it and make it look all funky and weird and skinny or fatter. It'll just look the same, only now it's smaller. Then you hit enter. Bam. Done. File save, and you're good to go. One other way you can do this, I'm going to delete this. Now, I'm on a Mac, so if you're a Windows user, you'll have to go into, I think it's Explorer or whatever. But in Finder, open it up, go to my desktop. Okay, so we find the file. You can drag it over and drop. And what this will do is drop it in. And look, it makes it nice size for it, fits perfectly. Awesome, that's another easy way to do it. You hit enter. Now what you're going to notice over here is it's suddenly different. And the reason is you've made what's called a smart object. And if you double click on that, in Photoshop, it opens up that file. And you can make any edits over here. And you hit save, it will directly change it over here. Let me show you. So let me get a bright red. And that sound in the background is my husband with the leaf blower in the house because, yes, folks, he likes to use that to dust. Don't ask me why. It's a guy thing, I am told. Or at least his thing. So, now, you gotta be careful. You do this, you change your file once you hit save. Once the saving's done, I'll be able to show you. And then you go back over, and because it's linked, boom, it shows up on the other graphic you've been looking at, or working on, sorry. And so those are the two ways that you can drop the mock-up layer onto the background that you are creating. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. It's just easier, I felt, to do a video showing you guys what to do. All right, thank you.